Welcome to today's episode of the Swiftie Lane, where we discuss you everything Taylor Swift. Please subscribe and turn your notifications on for your everyday Taylor Swift updates. As Taylor Swift performed again for about 100,000 people last night, a Swiftie friend got down on one knee during the show, making his partner's night even more special. On the third night of the pop superstar's second UK leg of the Eras tour at Wembley Stadium, Swiftie Mia Negus turned around to see her boyfriend Lodge get down on one knee and propose to her during the 3-hour event. Mia's sister, Lois Woodman, who filmed the entire night, captured the special moment on her TikTok camera. The sisters attended the Wembley show on Saturday with both of their partners wearing custom Taylor Swift t-shirts. Lois' partner wore a top that read "My wife is a Swiftie" on the back, while Mia's future fiancé wore one that read "My girlfriend is a Swiftie" and "Swiftie boyfriend" on the front. At the beginning of the clip, the two excited partners stood and proudly showed off the backs of their t-shirts. As the sun set over Wembley Stadium, Mia's boyfriend took advantage of the beautiful backdrop to get down on one knee and propose to his unsuspecting longtime partner. Completely overwhelmed, Mia covered her mouth in shock before nodding in agreement and allowing her partner to seal the proposal with a ring on her finger. The proposal, named Love Story Engagement after a popular Taylor Swift song, had fans excitedly turning up to watch the proposal and erupting in cheers when Mia said yes and the two hugged. After Mia broke off her love story engagement, the next part of the clip showed her wearing a new t-shirt with the words "Into Engagement Age" embossed on the back. Crowds near and far stopped and cheered wildly when they realized what was happening, applauding the couple as they sealed the proposal with a kiss. The newly engaged couple then took some time to take photos, sheltering themselves from the bright orange sunset and smiling lovingly at the cameras. Taylor Swift's show at Wembley Stadium is one of 5 shows in London that the pop princess will play as she returns to the capital after a string of shows there at the start of her tour. The billionaire is in the middle of her tour and will finish all her European dates this weekend. Paramore paid a touching tribute to Robert Pattinson, who opened for Taylor Swift during last night's show. Pattinson rose to international fame for his role as vampire Edward Cullen in the 2008 film Twilight, which also featured the Paramore song Decoded. When Paramore played against Swift at Wembley Stadium this Saturday, the group performed a version of Decoded and gave a shout-out to Pattinson, 38, suggesting he was in the audience. The band's lead singer, Hayley Williams, gushed about Robert's fiancée, Suki Waterhouse, 32, who was also one of Swift's opening acts that night. Taylor and Suki have been friends for years, and although they don't tour together, Waterhouse made a special appearance at her friend's show on Saturday. "Do you see Suki here? Suki was amazing," Suki Waterhouse, Hayley said warmly on stage that night, drawing thunderous applause from the crowd. "But I want to dedicate this next song to Mr. Waterhouse," Haylett said, and another storm of cheers erupted. "This one's for you, Robert." She left no doubt about which song she was about to sing, and also repeated one of Robert's famous lines from Twilight, "This is Killer Skin, Bella." This came after an emotional Friday show by the love story hitmaker, after she declared that the Wembley crowd was one of the loudest she's ever seen. Taylor was overcome with emotion as thousands of fans came to see the superstar and the roaring of the crowd erupted. After being overwhelmed by the noise, the singer proclaimed, "You're the one who's going to win Wembley on the second night. I know I videotaped this in my head, but I'm pretty sure my parents just recorded this on their phones," she said. "From now on, every time I have a sad day or a bad day, I'm not only going to have a video in my head, I'm going to relive that moment. I know I videotaped this in my head, but I guarantee my parents just recorded this on their phones," she said. From now on, every time I have a sad day or a bad day, I'm not only going to have a video in my head, I'm going to relive that moment. Taylor shocked the audience on Friday by singing London Boy as one of the surprise songs. This was the first time since the Eraser tour began in March 2023. The second surprise song was Dear John, a heartbreaking love song made famous by singer John Mayer. Another surprise for fans was that Taylor wore a brand new midnight bodysuit at her London show. Taylor deviated from her familiar style and wore a new black sheer-sequined bodysuit decorated with stars and glittering fringe. Her parents were also in the mood on Thursday, joining fans to watch their daughter burst onto the stage on the opening night at Wembley. Andrea, 66, dressed in all black, excitedly danced to the music with her arms raised in the air during the final leg of the 34-year-old's Eras tour. So haven't discussed on that, that's it for this amazing episode. Please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button for your everyday Taylor Swift updates. Thank you.